This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from a snowy Philadelphia. And he's down at 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, and that news. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with this, you ain't seen before.
Empty. What you got?
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
Green. 2. Hey, over.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. He is just gashing the defense right now. 17 more yards with that one.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. First carry for James Conner. And tough for defenders as well to get leverage and get their hands on him. Taken down after a gain of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 6.
Big Ace.
Working out of the gun, Murray. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. It's an Arizona first down.
First down, Cardinals.
To throw is Murray. Right back to Wilson. He's got it again.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Two.
Murray. Here's a screen set up for Benson. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
Third down.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
On third down, Murray. This is caught at the 2. And the Cardinals going to be set up with first and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Two.
Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
Brings up second
And this is what happens when you get a little too cute. So there's a fine line in the NFL, Mike, between being creative and innovative and also overthinking it. And I think this kind of falls into the latter category. I like the idea of pushing the envelope and giving the defense something they're not used to. But you, at the same time, you don't want to shoot yourself in the foot and go backwards.
Sit. 2.
Murray now on second down. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's second down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains, they're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game, where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he's going to get him out of danger for the moment. He's got the first down past the 10-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
To throw on second down is Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
21 is the line to gain as we hit third down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. Here comes the Eagles punt team, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. On the return, it's Moore. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At the 50-yard line.
Murray gonna hand this to Benson. And he'll get ahead for a couple as the flurries continue to fall.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Now a second down throw for Murray. That's taken in by the running back, Benson. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
If you want to play running back in today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hands.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Hey, we're gonna do that. 2-2. Hot. Larry. Stop.
A give. Here's Benson. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Second quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football. They're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
Forward. 2-2. Stop.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. The open man is Wilson. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
Brings up 3rd and
1. 3rd and a yard.
Forward.
They'll send their tight end left.
Forward.
They'll try and run here with Benson. And right to the 25-yard line. That is enough for the first down. So they pick it up on the ground, and the drive keeps going.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory. And certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Sit. 2-2.
On the toss, they go with Benson. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. Is one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Forward. Forward.
2nd down, Murray. That is caught at the 3. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal. Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal.
Forward. 2-2.
Benson. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
behind the line of
A
scrimmage.
loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
A nice drive. This is the 9th play coming up, and they cash it in on 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Murray. The back of the end zone. He's got it. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Cardinals. Touchdown number 9 for the year. The extra point is up and through, and the Cardinals will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Tank Bigsby. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Great.
Off the play fake, Hurts. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Josh Sweat's getting in to record his 9th sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
No touch. No touch.
On play action, here's Hurts. Moving outside the pocket. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Crowd left Yeti. Hey, 73. No touch.
3rd and long for Hurts. That one caught by Smith. Give him 19 yards on 3rd and 18. They found a way to get it done. 1st down.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate not only on 3rd down, but what they call 3rd and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert 3rd downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
No touch. Crowd left Yeti. No touch.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Bigsby. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now Hurts. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
And you can see really why this offense has leaned on the ground game. I mean, can't you, Mike? I mean, the passing attack really needs somebody to provide a spark because they have not been able to get anything going here before the half.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the 1st half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Philadelphia.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
No touch.
They'll run the toss with Bigsby. And this will be a short gain down to the 41-yard line. Buda Baker active and making the tackle there.
brings up second.
They face
and
second down and 7.
73. Yo, touch that. Yo, touch.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
Great. Yo, touch.
They'll run right here with Bigsby. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the first down.
He gets free. Ooh. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
That's good.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up first and goal.
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal. Bigsby. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
One more time with Bigsby, and he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second, as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. They'll run with Bigsby. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Hank Bigsby. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will level things out at 7 apiece. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the gun, it's Murray. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Nolan Smith getting home to drop him. He's up to a dozen sacks now on the year. So we reached the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Touchdown apiece, 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll move the pocket here with Hurts. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
No touch that. No touch.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain. Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. For this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
Deuce.
On first down, Murray. They'll look underneath here to Benson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 31, here's second down and 6. Murray looking to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Makuba. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Elliott now for the extra point.
Jake Elliott on for the point after.
His kick is good, and the Eagles will move out to a 14-7 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Omaha. 2-2. Hey, shit.
Now it's Murray. A throw on the run is complete.
Pass complete to number 18, Marvin Harrison Jr. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's second and 4. On the handoff, this is Benson. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put it into that play really before it ever got started.
Murray on third down. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Makuba. And the Eagles will have great field position right around midfield.
Intercepted.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position. jump that route, challenge the receiver.
And he will score. Devontae Smith, touchdown, Eagle. Elliott on now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Eagles will take a 21-7 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And he'll get ahead for a couple as the flurries continue to fall.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Big ace.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He'll take a shot, looking for Wilson. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Trying to get it to Michael Wilson that time. And it's going to be 3rd down.
That's one.
Man in motion, heading left. From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Murray. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean.
Just really a disappointing performance. I'm a little surprised, Mike, that he continues to put the ball in danger this often. I mean, to make a couple mistakes early on, that happens, but at some point you got to make a correction, and until he does, this defense just continues to make him pay.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable, and as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They bring the tight end in motion. Start out with a run, and it's Benson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Working out of the gun, Murray. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
On 3rd down, Murray. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
Hey. Buzz.
That's Harrison in motion. Fourth down. Here's Murray. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the third quarter. They convert on fourth down. Now give up the middle. It's Benson. He'll push forward for about a yard. That's John Campbell getting in there to make the play.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
He'll go right and find his running back, and they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Give them 14 on that one. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Murray. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And he'll take it on in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Cardinals. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Very great.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Gonna get that complete. Jacoby Myers. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up second
From the 44-yard line. Here's second down and a yard.
Great.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. To the outside, he's got Smith. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ball placed at the 45 for second and 5. Bigsby now going to start it off here in the fourth quarter. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They get 18 on that one. Good for an Eagles first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
No touch. No touch.
Throwing is Hurts. Now a screen set up for Bigsby. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Hank Bigsby. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception.
Makes the score.
Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a two-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a two-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Let's go.
A run with Benson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On first and 10, Murray. Flush to his right, off he goes. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. It's an Arizona first down.
Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. That's to the right side. Caught by McBride. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
4 yards. That's another Cardinals first down. A gain of 15. First down, Cardinals.
Murray now to throw on first down. Rolling right. Now he'll run. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Big Ace. 2-2. Ace.
They send a receiver in motion left.
2-2.
Murray now on second down. That one taken in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Arizona.
Touchdown.
That is 3 touchdowns in this one, and he's up to 11 on the season. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
21.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a
First
touchdown.
and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
No touch. No touch.
A first down throw for Hurts. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it'll bring up second down.
The 35-yard line.
Great. No touch.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
That's good. For the Eagles.
First and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. Looking middle, and he's got Myers. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up a 14 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Again, Hurts. A ball deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And that will lead to a second down.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
A gain of 26 yards.
That one good for 26 yards.
Eagles
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. On the handoff, this is Bigsby. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Once again, it's Bigsby. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. The defense uses its second timeout here. And don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. Here's third down and a few inches.
No touch.
He'll try and run here with Bigsby. And he will score again. Hank Bigsby. Touchdown, Eagles. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Hey, shit. Buzz.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. That's caught downfield by McBride. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Easy.
First and 10
McBride is the motion man. One timeout at their disposal, but the more pressing need, they have to score twice. It's first and 10.
Big Ace. 2-2.
They'll drop to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
yards to go.
2-2. Hey, Ace, 1-1. Come back.
That's Harrison in motion. Again, it's Murray. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was third down. Here's first down.
Let's go. 2-2. Deuce. Omaha. Hey, Ace.
To throw again is Murray. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes. Now on second and long.
12 yards. It's second down.
That's one. Omaha. Hey.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Brown. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
They're going to start this on the ground with Bigsby. And all it takes a little bit of snow to make things slippery out here. He'll get forward for only a yard.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
It is second and 9. Here's a handoff to Bigsby. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
A 1-yard pickup brings up third and 8.
No touch that. No touch.
Third down, they go with Bigsby. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win here for the Eagles.